nothing can protect them from the nightmare that happened at Virginia Tech today. We've got...
Well, another great weekend of racing here at Talladega. The fans certainly going home with their money's worth. It is very crowded in and around Tuscaloosa. My advice to anybody coming to tomorrow afternoon's ball game.
Him. Initial evidence suggests McKinney may have been alive and conscious for some time after the accident. Well, Jerry, as you mentioned earlier, Katrina's death toll more than 1,800. Up and down the Gulf Coast, she also significantly damaged or totally destroyed almost 900,000 homes. And take a look at the water itself. Up here it's fairly clear, but deep down, further down the river where search teams are working, it's dark, deep, murky, very hard to see through, both for rescue workers on top of the water and beneath the water's surface. So basically no easy breaks for rescue teams here today. Evening until the daylight finally gives out. We've got you covered live in Walker County. Jennifer Hale, NBC 13 News.
You're applying for disability, you have to give your financial statements, everything. So you're wide open.
I think it's necessary. I think that something has to be done because this country was built on the backbone and the slave and the labor and the blood and the sweat and the lives of my people.
Circumstances are there every day for another disaster.
The majority of our workers are in their 50s or up. You know, bad knees, bad backs. They can't get 7,000 feet before that rescue runs out. So all they've made is an area where they can go get the bodies.
Pretty stressing to think somebody may steal your identity and load you up with debt.
It's the deafening rumble of camaraderie and support. More than 240 motorcycle riders from 3 states riding to raise money for Tuscaloosa Police Motorcycle Patrolman Shelby Rainey.
I was overwhelmed. I just can't believe this many people came out.
On September 26th, a driver now charged with a DUI ran off the road and over Rainey as he was checking speeds on University Boulevard.
They said he should have been dead. The doctor told us that. They never normally see somebody with his pelvis actually ripped away from his spine, his muscles ripped off of his abdomen was exposed.
Rainey's injuries were critical. Extensive internal damage, a shattered leg and pelvis.
I started praying, oh God, please let him live.
Amazingly, after just a few weeks, Rainey is back at home with his wife and 3 children. But his road to recovery will be long and expensive.
Yeah, I used to work 7 days a week. I had part-time jobs and all that, and I can't do any of them. So I'm stuck. Sitting in the bed or sitting in this wheelchair is hard. I don't like it.
So for now, fellow riders are trying to shoulder a little of Rainey's load.
He's a fallen rider, and it could happen to any of us at any time, so we decided we'll come out and support him.
Sunday's benefit ride generated over $6,000, money that will help with Rainey's medical expenses and Christmas for his kids.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming.
Officer Rainey has at least 1 more shoulder surgery to go and a full year of rehab before doctors say he'll be able to return to any type of normal physical activity. We've got you covered in Tuscaloosa. Jennifer Hale, NBC 13 News.
Everything around here that went through Camille is gone now. Everything's just destroyed, you know.
It was a day I'll never forget. It was scary.
We have no communications. I don't know who's doing what or who survived.
We all
Did y'all survive? I just saw Junior number 11.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, they made it.
There's some people who are beating each other up, trying to get water, trying to get gas.
Car's already in line.
I know 3 families that were quite close to us that didn't survive.
Lando Bishop, Myra Booker, Marjorie Brecht.
You never forget what happened. You never forget those lives and the ones that life that was lost. You know, the people, loved ones that was once here that was with you. They're gone.
We took a hit. We got knocked down, but we picked ourselves up. We hitched up our britches, and we went about our business.
It takes so much effort to do so little. It's going to be okay. We're going to get there.
I know I was fortunate. I know maybe the Lord has some other reason for me to be around. This is worth bringing back, worth rebuilding, and worth living.
Our best days lies ahead. God bless all of you. God bless Biloxi. And God bless the United States of America.
Tell me what you got over here. These are the controller boxes from Lightorama.
There haven't been any reports of power outages in Tuscaloosa this Christmas, but if there were, Roger Champion might be the cause.
We have not heard from Alabama Power yet.
The Champion's home on Waterfall Lane has a Christmas light display that would put Clark W. Griswold to shame. Together, Roger and his father have strung up thousands of twinkling lights. They've even bought a controller that synchronizes each individual strand to the music. So, yeah, they take this seriously.
We've been working over the year we've got 12 songs programmed in, and basically a tenth of a second is timed out. We can control 32 separate strands of lights for a tenth of a second. We can turn them on, make them flash, fade them up or down, and go from there. So we basically have to program the entire songs.
If you had to guess, you'd likely say the Champions probably won't win any Neighbor of the Year awards, but folks here love the show. It puts them in that Christmas state of mind.
It has tickled us, it has cracked us up. Even though we were out here in short sleeves and sandals, it's been so much fun. And honestly, it's making the rest of us look really bad.
Champion says he can't wait until next year. After all, an artist's work is never truly done.
More lights. You know, I'm a little disappointed with the lights and the trees in the front yard, so I think we'll at least add, you know, more strands in the lights and the trees there.
In Tuscaloosa, Chris Pallone, NBC 13 HD News.
Some of the pictures that NBC 13 videographer Ben Traylor recorded earlier from his vantage point in Tuscaloosa County.
Holy mackerel, there's another view of this video of this storm. And Ken Lass, as wide as that is, that could easily be an F3 tornado right there. Ben Traylor deserves a medal, first of all. He was very close to this storm when he got these pictures.
And the waves here are unbelievable. Take a look and listen.
Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. 20%
Tigers got some work to do. Let's fly over Bryant-Denny Stadium, homecoming for Alabama against Florida International.
He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but f*** him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go. Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself when a picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote.